So my little bit of over exuberance caused the tube to be knackered, so I've got to slacken the adjuster there on both sides, slacken that off, undo the chain. Brake has to be disconnected, then this pulls out, the wheel then drops back, and then I can change the tube. So I've got it on the center stand, so I'm hoping that once the wheel's loose, the balance will then fall to the front. Job done. So the nut off the through bolt come undone easily. So I've undone the chain, I put the joiner safely up, I've undone the nut that was on the pin going through there, that's off. On this side I pulled the pin out, put something through the end, rotate, pulls out. I've undone the brake, but then there's a mechanism which holds the brake body. I've got to undo that, and then things should come apart then. So that adjuster comes off, the spacer goes on the inside between the frame, and then there's that one comes out. Chain will come up and over out the way. Other side's free to come out. So we're out. So I've got the tyre off. Looks like I've ripped the valve straight off the tube by being a bit too throttle happy. It's the job I don't particularly like very much. It's actually a lot more skilled than you think. And putting it back on with a new tube, last one I did I pinched it, so I'm not looking forward to it. So this is the brake that's come out. The bloke who had this before used to be a mechanic, so you can see he's done things right. There's grease in there nicely. Yeah, I've ripped the valve. Yeah, I've ripped the valve straight off the tube. So obviously there wasn't much air pressure in the tube, and the tyre span on the hub. Just ripped the valve off. Daft really. So failed miserably with the tube, pinched it again, had to go and get another one, took it to the P&B tyre depot. They took them 5 minutes to put it on. It's embarrassing really, it took me ages to do it badly. So we're all back together, just checking everything runs nice and true, making sure these are the same so it's square, greased up all the threads. So just checking the brake works okay. Yep. So hopefully everything's good now, besides that miserable excuse of changing the tube. So it's now to work. First time to go on the field, check the cows. I filled the 2-stroke bottle right up to the top, just to try and work out how much it's using. I'm also going to put some 50-to-1 in the tank because I'm just wary about the oil pump not working, so it doesn't seem very smoky on the exhaust. So on the erring on the side of caution, I'll put a little bit of 50-to-1 in the tank, keep an eye on that level, see if it goes down. Even the front light works. So just got back, went well, but I've got a leak. So I'm going to have to investigate. So three maybe big rust spots underneath that are wet. So I'll set up a tube into my funnel and jerry can to drain it. Just 2 bolts to take the seat off, and then 2 holding the tank on, so it should come off. And then a question of how to seal it then. Better get onto Google.